Gortat with the defensive effort.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Beal on the double team. Crab, good.
Are you ready to quit?
Crab's got 5.
Yeah, and he had to get that shot off quickly because the defense was all over.
Yeah, that's the key, Steve. The quick trigger. Any hesitation, and that shot gets blocked.
There's Beal with the 3. Batum wide open. He fires. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so that brings the first half to a close. Trailblazers lead by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Are you ready to quit?
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
And on the floor for Randy Whitman as we get into the second half. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Chris Humphries is out there with Pierce. And it's Gortat in the pivot spot, manning the middle. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Maybe he's mad.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Oh, Garment.
There were some question marks heading into last season about how long Aldridge would be with the team.
Quit the fucking game, bro.
That he wanted to leave, but he denied it, and it's good for Portland.
Turn on your mic.
It's just a rumor mill at work.
Yeah, last season definitely, guys, had some drama with Aldridge and his future. But as the season rolled on and the Blazers played so well, winning the first-round series over Houston, making it to the second round, certainly one of the big surprises in the league. But all that other talk kind of went away.
Well, that's what winning does, Kevin. I mean, it just kind of cures everything. A lot of drama early in the season, speculation about whether Aldridge would resign or not. But, you know, with the success of the season and that good young core, I mean, it makes a lot of sense to keep everybody together. That's a pretty good finish to a very shaky offensive possession.
Humphries. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play. Well, a chance to check out Damian Lillard here. What a string of games he's put together here lately. I mean, he's in high gear. Check out the stats. He was 6th in scoring, 9th in free throw percentage, and of course passing, such a big part of his game, one of the top 15 leading assist men in the NBA.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Portland, not the biggest market, but it's a one-team city, and these fans really support their Blazers. Coach Stott said, the fan support here is special. You can't appreciate it until you see it every night. Damian Lillard said, the fans stay behind us, through good or bad. When they see us in public, it's always love.
Look at my damn shooting percentage.
They appreciate that support, Doris. Thanks.
Well, you look at the Wizards, they've got an interesting mix of younger players and veterans, and they tried to build their team with younger players, but a lack of leadership and maturity and professionalism led them to make some trades for more veteran presence, and you need a nice blend if you're going to win at a consistent level and get to the playoffs. And the Wizards got all the way to the second round as a result. Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
No, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, just switch it up.
They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right
I
there.
am a simulated NBA player.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Like that.
And the dunk by Wright.
Guard your man.
An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Porter with it.
Come back.
Matthews covering.
Yeah, you realize that too.
And it's going to be out of bounds.
What
The
happened, brother? You
Trailblazers
had
will
the
take.
mic on and you just cut it off.
And here is our
You know what?
2K
We're gonna go back on
leaderboard.
mute.
These teams have been on fire over the course.
Lately, Kevin, they're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
Robinson a screen on Miller. Outside for Batum. Shot denied. And he recovers it.
Why did he cut to the basket?
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Nicholas Batum, the 25th pick back in 2008. He's played his entire career, Steve, with this Blazer team.
I want to
Yeah, and a
I want
coveted
to
player
repeat after me.
league-wide, Kevin, because he plays both ends.
Boss
Excellent
man,
defender. He's got
forward.
that length, good three-point shooter. And remember, the Timberwolves tried to sign him
Nah,
as a
man,
restricted
nah,
free agent
forward.
a couple of years ago, but the Blazers matched
If
that.
they
$4
no, you will not. I will
$36
beat your
million
fucking ass,
offer.
bro.
That is not enough
get mad
coverage.
over a
Gotta do
fucking
better
game,
than
bro.
that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense
Well, knock me
did
out because
not
I'm
look very
coming your
good
garbage
there.
ass. Come knock me out, man.
Right. That's a
Fucking
two-pointer.
fucking Mike, bitch, it's the game.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Miller kicks to Seraphin. Dishes to Porter.
What?
And the 3 off
How
target.
the hell am I supposed to react after you said that shit?
Now, Wright. They get the rebound. Robinson. Second shot opportunity. And finally they hit one. Robinson's got 6. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to Dallas. Robinson and Aldridge down low. Damian Lillard out there with Crabbe. And it's Wright in the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Robinson sets a screen for Lillard. In the corner, Wright with it. Crabbe kicks to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Beal's shot is good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Lillard attacking. Back to Aldridge. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
How about that? Breaking out the
Meant to say
Statue
was,
of Liberty for that dunk.
Nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that. Damian Lillard off to a great start to his NBA career. Year 1, he was the 4th ever unanimous Rookie of the Year. And then year 2, his first All-Star appearance.
A different look now for Portland. Chris Kaman has checked in for Thomas Robinson. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Alan Cram. Then for the Wizards, Gortat's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Humphreys comes in for Nene. And it's Pearson for Butler. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
And Damian Lillard last season, the first player in NBA history to compete in all 5 major All-Star events.
Well, let's count them off right now, partner. He did the Rising Stars Challenge, the skills event, three-point shootout, the dunk contest, and he played in the big game on Sunday.
That's a busy weekend.
That's a full weekend, and the young fellow handled himself well in all 5 of them.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Off target with his 3.
Well, I guess they can get them when they need them. That's a good job of getting to the miss. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And Lillard kicks to Batum. Back to Lillard. A 3-ball. Portland again missing.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's the pass to Beal. To the inside. Batum with the steal. Beal against Lillard. Came in a screen on Wall. Batum dishes to Matthews. Fires the 3. A shot by Batum, no good.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Matthews, no one around him. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. And Wall kicks to Gortat. Here's the pass to Wall.
For a lot of players, leading comes naturally, but for John Wall and the Wizards, his teammates had to goad it out of him in order for him to start leading the way. When he did embrace that role, it did wonders for the franchise.
As far as Wall leadership, you know, he'd seemingly been hesitant to lead his first few years in the league, but it's become more prominent the last few years as he's gained more confidence and he's grown more comfortable in his role.
Matthews into the lane. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
2 shots. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those 3s. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
The clock ticks down, and this is going to be a solid victory here for the Trailblazers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And once it becomes official, this win will give them a nice boost down the road when they face this club again in the 2nd and 3rd games of the season series.
Yeah, predictably, the stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And if you had to pick one player who would maybe take over everyone else in terms of picking up his game, it was, I think, that kind of a night for Damian Lillard. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone on his team on offense.
Over in the corner, Matthews. Back to Lillard. Matthews against Beal.
I'm trying to shoot
Batum
open.
dishes to Lillard.
I like to shoot.
Keenan. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
I was doing that all over you.
Washington's
all game.
gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Wall's shot is off. Batum attacking. Oh. the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll